Switching gears completely, I tried Monster Musume this weekend.
Tell us.
So I had heard like a lot of people like people in this office are watching it. Like I know a lot of people really like this show. It's popular.
I didn't know anyone
Yep.
in the office was watching
Yep.
it.
Yeah, and so I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I was watching with somebody else, and we were like, okay, might as well try it. And we turn it on. The first episode is like the snake girl,
Yep.
and like the first 10 seconds of that show, I was like, nope, bye.
It's like, what? Okay.
So I think one of my least favorite tropes, and this show kind of like starts off at 11 with this trope, is the thirsty girl throws herself at an unwilling guy. I hate that trope because it plays off like non-consensual stuff against men as like, haha, funny, he should love it.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
And so that immediately was a big no for me. Also, I don't think I'm in the monster booty demographic. Just not about the
Yeah, so
not
if you
about
don't
that
know
life.
about Monster Musume,
Right.
it's basically...
It's a harem anime.
It's a harem anime, but
Okay.
all the women are monsters. So it's like a...
So as you can imagine,
There's a spider lady. Like,
I see.
There's like
Yeah.
You have a torso of a person, usually, unless they're like kind of a humanoid
there's like a
sort of
slime
monster.
girl.
Yeah.
But
Sweet.
so the
Anime.
reason I tried it is because the premise of like monster girls, I was like, yeah, monster girls. It's not what I wanted it to
No.
be. I like monster girls that are like empowered. These girls are just like, I want you for some reason, even though I'm a different
Yeah, it's like
species.
Sweet.
It's just weird, like, why? Like, this guy, it doesn't seem very appealing, which I think is a big thing with
say that
harem,
a
is
lot
just because,
in
like,
anime.
you're supposed to put that, you're in their shoes kind of
Yeah.
thing, like
I-
a blank slate.
I really dislike that about harem anime. Because I can't suspend my disbelief. Because like, okay, I'll be watching Nisekoi, and the main character in Nisekoi, I'm like, yeah, if I were his age and went to his school, I'd probably have Doki Dokis for him. Like I like him as a character, so I can believe that like
Did
more.
you say Doki Dokis? You have Doki Dokis for him?
I did say that.
Thank you for saying that. That made me feel better.
I mean, it's the proper affection here.
Made you feel better about yourself.
I've not been in a great mood, but that kind of perked me up just now. I was like,
There you
Doki
go.
Dokis.
I mean,
I
it's
like
just-
that. I have a Doki Dokis for
I've been
him.
listening to this Kiari Pamu Pamu song about. and
Pamu.
She talks
She's
about
the queen.
I love her. She's perfect. She's flawless.
Yes.
But so with Monster Musume, he's just like the most bland person, and I'm watching it like this is boring.
Yeah, like with Nisekoi, Raku is like actually interesting. He's a cool guy. Like knows how to cook. Like he's really
he's super talented at that.
kind and chivalrous and like in the very sense of the word. Like he's
Yeah.
always out there to help his friends. Like no matter what. And it's Monster Musume doesn't. I mean, sure, it's the first episode or whatever, but you don't give any reason for these women to like him. I mean, maybe later on, but at this first appearance, you're like, oh, he was nice to her, and that's the only reason that she sexually attracted him. As far as I know.
that is such garbage because I feel like when I was younger, that's like the kind of thing, like, oh, this guy's nice to me, so I guess I like him now. Like I just had like the mentality because I don't know, stupid things. So it really irritates me when because niceness isn't a personality trait. It's just what you should be expected to do. I don't think that niceness should be like the top quality of anybody because like it's a baseline to me. And so it really irritates me when it's like, oh, he was nice, so now she wants him so bad that she'll just throw herself at him to the point where he's like saying no and pushing her away and she's
Right.
not stopping.
And then
it's gross.
The catch.
The catch is that he's been warned that if he has sex with her,
Or any of the monster lady refugees that are from a different.
they're like
Monster
refugees.
refugees.
They're like refugees from their respective home worlds.
Okay.
And this is as far as I got. I turned it off after this.
I don't. Yeah.
As-
I don't.
I turned it off before, like halfway through the episode. If he has sex with any of them, and it's put in a less delicate way than that in the show, then he'll be like violating like peace laws, and it'll be like this
Right,
whole
it's like,
problem. It'll like be considered
why?
harming them. It'll be considered harming them, and that's another really gross thing because if the implications are really bad. I just think it was so gross.
And their anatomy also just does not make sense. Like,
I don't know how he's gonna do it anyway.
This show is just like fan service to the no. I mean, like her lady parts are just like really weird places. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and her tail like makes it's just monster booty.
Anyway, yeah, it's just a really strange show that's like 100% pure fan service that is just not.
That's what I'm getting.
It's not done.
We always say this, but we're not anti-fan service. And I was watching with a guy, and he also was not a fan. He also thought it was gross. So
interesting.
It's the way fan service is done, and in this case, it was just disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, like it's gonna be someone's favorite anime, and someone else is gonna hate it. Like that's just how things go. Like we're just not fans.
I don't think
you like it. Cool.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with liking this show. Like, I don't think that it makes you gross or anything like that.
Yeah.
I would never say that about somebody liking anything. But to me, it was like, this could have been done so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
especially Monster Girls. That could be so cool. Like, just Monster Girls.
Someone's going to make it, don't worry.
Yeah.
A cooler one.
I just want to read, like, the fan fiction where everything's good.
Yeah, like there are tasteful ways to do things, and this is not one of them.
They failed.
A lot of excuses to make things happen, and it just kind of feels like, oh.
Yeah, a lot of shortcuts. Yeah.
So,
but
Monster Musume.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.